You know, I've been thinking, and we should really teach our slaves how to read. Imagine how much faster they could get things done and all the different things they could do if they knew how to read.
What do you mean we should teach our slaves how to read? That's so stupid.
They're human beings, too. Everyone should have an equal right to read. We should teach them how to write, too.
No, they don't. Slaves are only 3/5 a person. The only thing they can do is pick cotton and do other menial forms of labor.
Well, we'll see about that. I'm going to teach my slave how to read. He's an intelligent guy. Maybe he can even help me run my store. I need someone to help me do stock.
I'll teach mine to read and write just to show you how stupid that can be. The last thing the South needs is another slave revolt.
That makes no sense.
Well, neither does what you're saying. Slaves to read? Jeez. Where did you even get an idea like that?
I met this guy, Frederick, and he actually was a slave. He broke free from his master and learned how to read and write. He was pretty cool for a black guy.
Yeah, and I bet next she'll be telling you that Texas deserved to be its own country.
For today.
Yes, Master. I'll finish picking those kids tomorrow.
That will be perfect. Now, after you eat, come to my dining room. I'm going to teach you how to read and write.
Okay. You mean you'll teach me how to use them symbol things?
They're called letters, Juan.
Oh, okay. I'll be there as soon as I can, sir. Okay, I'm ready to read.
Well, it's not quite as easy as that. Before you learn how to read, you have to know your ABCs.
ABCs?
Your letters. Those symbol things.
Oh.
This letter, Juan.
Okay.
No, Juan, it's an A. What is this letter?
M.
Hey!
W, X, Y, Z.
Thank God. Now let's get you to reading words. Here, read this.
Miraba el pesebre cerca de un árbol de Navidad. Juan pensaba cómo sería seguir la
That ain't English, boy!
The Cuban Wars.
Come on, boy.
It's going great, Master. You know, now that I can read, maybe I could work in your store instead of the cotton fields.
That sounds like a great idea. You can start tomorrow.
I'll be there bright and early. Good morning, boss.
Good morning, friend. You can start by writing down all the names of the things that we got.
All right, Master, that sounds good.
Okay, my wife thinks you shouldn't be allowed to read. Let's prove her wrong.
We will. This will be an awesome endeavor.
Exquisite use of vocab, Mr. Marrero. Wonderful job working in the store so far. The checkbooks have never been more accurate.
Thanks, Mr. Pate. You're a great boss. Listen, I was wondering if maybe I could start getting paid for the work I do. I put in a lot of effort, and I'd really appreciate it if I started getting paid.
Paid with what? More than I already give you? Such as a house, clothes, a cotton gin to make clothes with.
Master? That's not what the cotton gin's for.
I don't care. You're not getting anything.
But Master, I've worked with you for years. I really feel as I deserve something more.
I'll talk to my wife.
Gracias, señor.
So, my slave has learned how to read and write. Now he wants us to pay him for his work.
Nick, what have you done? How are we supposed to pay for the slaves?
I'm going to pay him, all right, but not in money, in love.
What do you mean?
I will just give them all of the love in my heart. That will make them happy.
You're an idiot.
Fine, then you pay them in cash.
Oh. Well, you had a good point.
That's what I thought.
To that in what?
Yes, she told me to pay you in love.
Ooh, what kind of love, Master?
Not the financial kind of love, that's for sure. I'll be like your father. I'll provide all for you, your wife's, and your children's needs. And you'll never have to worry about a thing. It will almost be like you're free and getting paid, except in love.
I don't know about all that.
Juan, would I steer you in the wrong direction?
I guess not. I believe in you, Mr. Pate. I believe that you will only do what's right for me. I mean, you did teach me how to read and write. Now, I can teach our family. And they can teach their families, and so on.
I don't know about that, son.
It'll be great. Well, I better get back to work, Mr. Pate.
You go do that, Juan. You go do that.
After you finish baking that cake for Master Pate, make sure you start planning dinner for tomorrow. We're having the Pierces over. They're very influential people, and we need this to be perfect. With his aid, my husband's store could really become known around the country. I think Mr. Pierce might run for office. Wouldn't that be swell?
Yes, Mom.
Oh, also, I'm going to teach you how to read. My idiot husband thought it would be a good idea. He's crazy, right?
Yeah, crazy.
So anyways, I'll be back after dinner. Oh, and make sure the frosting is chocolate. My husband is very particular.
Yes, Mom.
Natalie, it's time to read. Come on. Okay, Natalie, have you ever read before?
I actually know how to read simple words. I can read like cat and dip and pen.
What? How did you learn how to read?
Before Master Pate bought me from my old master in another part of Kentucky, I went to a Sunday school there. The teacher used to help me read and write after church. He taught me my ABCs and how to read small words.
I've never heard of anything like that. So if I give you a book, can you read it to me?
Probably. What kind of book?
Try this one.
Barney and BJ's Treehouse.
Okay, Natalie. Now, I want you to write me an essay on the cultural context of Franz Kafka's Metamorphosis.
Mistress Chloe, I don't have enough time to do that. I haven't read the book. You haven't taught me to write yet. And I have way too much to cook. Besides, you promised Mrs. Pierce yesterday that I'd give her the recipe for my pot roast.
And you're just going to give it to her?
Yes, ma'am. What else am I supposed to do? Sell it? I can't sell a recipe to the most influential woman in the state of Kentucky.
No, you're right. But you can sell it to other people.
What are you talking about?
Listen, what if, instead of the essay, I teach you how to read and write? Then you can write down all of your best recipes, and we can sell them for $1 per recipe. It'll be genius.
Chocolate.
Good job. Now write onomatopoeia.
Oh, no, what?
Okay, so which recipe do you want to write down first?
How about my chicken pot pie recipe?
No, that's one recipe we're not giving away. No one else needs to know about that.
Okay, well, how about my chocolate cake recipe?
That's much better. You know, I never thought educating slaves would work this well.
Well, we are people too, Mistress Chloe. We have just as much right to an education as anyone else does.
Yeah, that's a funny joke. Now, get to finish writing.
Yes, ma'am. Stop.
Hey, Natalie, guess what?
What?
I just sold 25 of your recipes, and I have orders for 40 more.
That's amazing.
I know, but I'm going to need you to write them all.
By when?
By 3 o'clock tomorrow.
But what about my chores and cooking?
Well, you can do that too. It won't be that difficult.
So how did teaching Natalie how to read work out for you?
Well, at first it was a waste of time, but then I was able to have her write down her best recipes, and I sold them to different people. We made over $100 just selling the recipes.
Honey, that can pay for the new sewing machine you want.
I know! It was worth teaching her to read just for that. How did things go with Juan?
Well, he's now a profound reader and a gifted writer and essayist. He's been published in over 35 articles that are recognized by the New York Times. He seems to be content being paid in love. He's really good at doing stocking stuff.
I knew he had potential. I guess teaching the slaves to read was a good idea.
See, I'm always right.